Well, since you're here, I guess it's my job to entertain you, so let's hit the road. What's going on, folks? Today is Tuesday. It's about 9:30. It's 68 degrees or thereabouts. And if you've never seen anything on this channel before, I'll tell you, we're riding this Wired Freedom. It's a 60 volt, 220 watt rear hub motor. And up ahead, we're gonna head over to see what the fentanyl brigade is going on over here. And hopefully we don't have any trouble going through this tunnel, but nonetheless, let's see what happens. Downshift just in case somebody takes a bat to my head. Can I pass you guys? Oh, thanks, bud. Take care, guys. No problem. Fun stuff, my friends. See, you just never know what you're gonna get down here. Why a fast e-bike? I mean, what purpose does it serve? And why would somebody consider getting one? Well, I can only say it from my point of view. And keep in mind, I'm a senior citizen, I'm a retiree, but you know, even though my body's getting older, my mind's still quite immature. I enjoy things that have wheels on them that go faster than the average bear. And if I ever lose that feeling, I'll give up everything completely. But for now, we just continue going as we want to go. And bicycles, e-bikes, to me, are generally boring. Regular bicycles, I've ridden on and off for years, but now it's at a point to where I get no enjoyment out of it. Yeah, you could stick some headphones in and try to entertain yourself while you do that repetitive, slow, I just cannot do that. Nothing against those who do, but it's kind of a different strokes kind of a thing, you know? Getting an e-bike that's got a little oomph to it is really the only thing that wakes me up and gets me spurred into doing this. I wouldn't even be in e-bikes if the Wired Freedom wasn't available. Wouldn't even consider doing this. Too slow, too boring, not my style. But thanks to companies like Wired who are willing to take the chance and put a bike out here with the private property and off-road mode to it, that's what's bringing people like me into this pastime. I also want to give a couple honorable mentions. My last video, I called that company eCellular. It's eCells. eCells, and I believe they're going to be shipping their bikes very similar to the Wired Freedom. I haven't looked at them closely. I haven't gone to the website, so you guys have to cut me some slack, but I think it's pretty much almost like the Wired Freedom at even a lower price. Somebody told me that it was American made, but I don't believe that. It may be American assembled, but I believe it's assembled through probably, like everything else, white label products from China, where people just rebrand the same product that's made in the same factory. So I'm kind of talking off the cuff here. Take it with a grain of salt. But honorable mention also goes to what I saw today is the Ariel Rider Grizzly. Now that's only a 52 volt, but they claim 36 miles an hour, and I believe it is two-wheel drive. Honorable mention to them. They claim 36 miles an hour, but I can tell you, my 220-pound carcass on it, that's probably more like 32, 33 miles an hour. But nonetheless, 52 volt, that gets me looking at bikes, but not really buying it yet. But I like the way things are going. See, the market is just flooded with 48 volt e-bikes. I don't know have a problem with that, not whatsoever. Most people probably should just stick with that. You know, a lot of people are not going to have, you know, the ability. They're going to get hurt if they start getting more bike than you know, they're really able to handle. And that's the last thing we need. We don't need a flood of 60-volt e-bikes out there. We just need just a handful that are willing to do it. And if we can keep it to a dull roar, you know, we may be able to keep these things. But a lot of people who've clogged up my comments filter, you know, just completely admonish me and people like me who have the gall to ride as fast as we do on these trails. Hey, that's a right to their opinion. It's my right not to allow it to be posted, but that's how it goes when you're kind of the king of the channel, so to speak. I don't want negativity on my channel. And you're gonna get it, let's face it, man. Anytime you put yourself out there, you better be ready for a, which way do I, oh, this way. You better be ready for a barrage of BS slung at you. What did I just delete it, like I said? But nonetheless, there's a lot of people that are pissed that I do this stuff. And I don't really understand why. I really don't. You think I'd be zooming past, you know, wine moms and baby strollers, you know, seeing how close I can get before clipping one of them. That's not what we're doing here. Yeah, we're riding a little fast, but we're able to assess a situation, and in our mind, we predict what the worst outcome is, and we adjust our risk and our actions accordingly. So I don't understand hate, but go ahead and continue to hate if you want. You're just not going to get anywhere. In fact, if anything, there's probably a little piece of me that kind of enjoys triggering you because you're too damn sensitive. But I also know a lot of you people out there are adults. Some of you are my age. Some of you looking at e-bikes and you're thinking, I'd like to get one. Then you read the specs on them. And when you see like 25 miles an hour, 22 miles an hour, you're just not really willing to part with that $2,000 to $3,000. Having a fast e-bike is good for a couple reasons. Number one, you're able to cross multi-lane traffic where you can't get to a crosswalk or an intersection. You ever try to cross a kind of a busy street on something that's underpowered? Playing Frogger is not what you get an e-bike to do. But if you got an e-bike with some balls to it, you can actually shoot across those streets when you've got a decent opening. I have a very slow stand-up scooter that I don't ride, and I quit riding it just for that reason. I couldn't get across streets without fear for my life. It just had no get up and go. It just had no balls to it, no jump. Fast e-bike will get you out of harm's way. Again, these are all considerations with the caveat that you're equipped to ride it. You're capable. You have the skills. Okay. Another reason to have a fast e-bike is if you have to get somewhere, if you have to commute. If you can get upwards to 35 miles an hour, and if you're stuck on the streets, you might be a little less detriment to traffic. A little less, especially if we're on a street that's got a 35 mile an hour speed limit. If people want to go 45 on that street, on a 35, fine, let the drivers do that, but at least you're covering the speed limit, and you're not being a detriment to the movement of society. Look, you don't have to agree with this stuff. I'm just telling you my opinion. And that's all it is. And I'm not even saying I'm right. I'm just saying that's how I see it. You know, on this channel, because I don't owe anybody anything, you get pure honesty. Yeah, you get a lot of tongue-in-cheek and some BS, but you'll have to sort that out, and you'll be able to do that in time. Let's see, where do I want to go here? I really don't know. I don't know, my friends. I'm just kind of riding around. And probably one of the third and the best reason to get a fast e-bike is because they're just fun. They're just fun. I mean, hey, you know, what can I say? Who doesn't like to have a good time, right? You know, and also there's health considerations. Let's say you're a senior rider like me, but maybe you're not in really good shape. Say you got some health issues, maybe you got some ticker problems. You know, and you go buy that $3,000 36 or 48 watt, you know, bike. And let's say, you know, let's say you're an RVer, right? So you got your RV, you got your bikes, and you got your wife with you. And you go down this really fun hill, have a good time, then you turn around and come back. And what happens if you can't make it up that hill? You're not in good enough shape to walk it. That's why you've got the bike to begin with. And now you're gonna have to get up that hill while pushing a bike? Yeah. I mean, just again, a consideration. Just these are, I'm sure you can think of a bunch more. But I think a lot of you are gonna come at me as to reasons to why not have a fast e-bike. Now listen to me, Karen. If you don't want to have a fast e-bike, just don't get one. But don't bother me for having one. There's some 48 volt brigade right there. Just passed us up. They're on YouTube. I wonder if they know that. Oh, where'd it go? Let's go back up this way a little bit. Yeah, it's just a thrill of the ride, guys. And here's the thing that people seem to really overlook is that we can always just downshift it, put it on pedal assist. Let's pick 2. Let's pick 2. I see it 23 miles, 22 miles an hour. You know, we're in that pocket. We're in that pocket of conformity. You know, we don't have to worry about Buford T. Justice running us down. Well, see, I mean, you can operate. See, that's just it. You can operate a fast bike slow, but you can't operate a slow bike fast. And it's great to have that options because you're going to be in areas where there's nobody around, where you can nail it, get a little thrill going, have a good time. And there's just not many bikes out there that can allow you to do that. They give you the choice. They lock them up. They say, nope, we don't know how to unlock it. Oh, it's very unsafe. You should wear a helmet. You know, these politically correct statements. Well, here at the last resort, we already know I'm not politically correct, right? We bend the rules a little bit in ways of having fun with it, bringing harm to no one. Maybe myself if I take a spill, but isn't that kind of my choice? Something I said on the video, Thrill Ride to Cactus Park, I'll post a link. I guess it was taken as a joke, but it really wasn't meant as a joke. I could see how it was taken as a joke, but it wasn't. But I'm kind of flattered. I got a couple of companies reaching out to me, wanting me to do collaboration videos, bike videos. I don't know if they're jokes from somebody else, and I haven't clicked on them, but they're in my spam folder. And I don't know if they're jokes from somebody else. If they are a joke, then that's actually a pretty good one. You got me on that. But I don't think they're jokes. But the thing is this, guys, this channel, while it's really undefined, it's whatever I want. If I have to give it a theme, it's performance for value, okay? And the bikes that people want me to review, one was a scooter, I think, they did not meet the criteria. I think the scooter was a 36 volt and the other bikes are 48s. While I'm flattered and I appreciate that offer, and I'm not responding to you via email, just tell you right here, because you're probably watching the video, that I cannot do anything less than what Wired Freedom is giving me right here. And Wired Freedom didn't give me anything. I mean, as far as what the Wired is giving me in performance. So, you know, I really can't think of any other bike I'd want to review. The only bikes I can think that I'd review are companies that don't need me. They don't need a channel this small, okay? 52 volts be the minimum order of the day. Like I said, the Grizzly's a good example. That's one I might think of doing. But again, they don't need me. They've got guys that have 100,000 or some have 1 million subscribers. And they don't need me with my 200 subscribers. Not that I'm knocking it. I love every one of you, and I appreciate it, and thank you. God, I don't even ask for it, but you guys do it out of the goodness of your heart. That says something to me right there, you know. But these companies, I just want to tell you guys I appreciate the offer, but I can't do it. I can't do you any justice. And what I mean by that is that if I review the bike, you're gonna want me to say how much I love it. You're probably gonna want B-roll. You're probably gonna want my mug in it. You're probably gonna want an unboxing. And those are 3 things that are not happening on this channel. The way this channel is shot from first person view is how it's always gonna be shot until I'm done filming on this channel. And I'm not gonna change that. So anybody, any manufacturers that wouldn't mind working with me, that's fine. But just keep in mind, I'm running the show here. And if you want me to say something good about the bike, it probably has to be a minimum 52 volts and it better be fast. Other than that, guys, I can't sit and lie to you. I can't sit and get on a 48 volt bike and tell you how much I love it and how you should use the coupon code to go buy it. I can't do that to you guys. We're value junkies here. We're performance value junkies, and that's gonna, if we have anything whatsoever, that's what it's gonna be. I'm not gonna lie to my base here just to make a buck. Again, we're not here for free bikes, not here to make money. We are not entered in any popularity contest. We're just here having fun and just doing whatever we want. So that's a fun little ride here. I haven't been over here in the longest time. I mean, there's like a lot of different branches you can go. The only problem is I gotta get through the freaking the fentanyl brigade to get over here, which I'm not real thrilled with. It's not, I worry about what I run over and some of the smells in there. I mean, it's got like a weird smell to it. I can't explain it. I don't know if it's urine or something they're smoking probably. It don't smell like a skunk, I can tell you that. There's nobody down there smoking a skunk. Anyway, guys, just a quick ride. Hope you had a good time. I know I am. I'm going to continue motor on, but I'll probably shut the camera down here. And probably go home and do my taxes, which will probably leave me pissed off for the remainder of today and probably half of tomorrow. So until next time, I appreciate you guys, and we'll talk to you soon.